Bonjour Nindanaway Maganiduk. Hello to all my relatives out there. Bape Waagosh and Nandaaweshiinhs. Laughing Fox is what I am called. Nindamigazidu Dame, I'm from the Eagle Clan, and Squabi Kong Nindunjaba. I'm a member of the Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa. And it's always an honor for me to be able to do some storytelling and to talk about our teachings. The story I'm going to share with you now is a story about the Waagosh, the fox, and Nandaaweshiinhs, which is the shrew. Mewaja, a long time ago, there was a creature that we call the Waagosh, the fox. And the fox is known to be a great hunter. And the fox, the Waagosh, has all these tools to help him hunt. One of those tools is his ears. He's got these really big ears, and he can hear a lot. Waagosh, he hunts. He uses all his tools to hunt. During the wintertime, using his ears, he could hear the small footsteps of the little beings that live under the snow. And throughout all his years here, he's learned different techniques to hunt these little beings. And one of the things that he does is he jumps up into the air and he dives down through the snow. And with a mighty snap of his jaws, he catches the Waawabagunuji, the mouse. Waagosh, with his tools, is a very, very successful hunter. And after hunting the Waawabagunuji, the mouse, he was very much satisfied. But he could still hear the small footprints running under the snow. And Waagosh then, even though he was already full, he got a little bit greedy. And he said, well, he's like, why not? Maybe one more for the road. So Waagosh, he jumped up and he dove down into the snow where he heard those little footprints running. And as he broke through the snow, he saw then another creature. It wasn't the Waawabagunuji. It wasn't the mouse who would cower in fear. Instead, he met another creature who stood his ground. And this perplexed the Waagosh. And as he stared at the little creature, he asked him, who are you? And the little creature replied, Nandaaweshiinhs, the little hunter. And he would ask the Waagosh, who are you? And the Waagosh would reply, I'm one of your relatives who walks around up on the snow. And as he sat there studying the little shrew, he said, you know what? You really don't look like a mouse. Why don't you come closer so I can have a better look at you? You know, I'm one of your relatives, talking to him very much in a trusting way. And so Nandaaweshiinhs moved closer and closer. And then the fox lunged at him even more. And he snapped at him with his jaws. But he had missed him. And he had only grazed Nandaaweshiinhs' ears. And after that, Nandaaweshiinhs did not trust Waagosh. And he asked Nandaaweshiinhs, why aren't you running? And the shrew said, it's not my business to be running. He said, my name is Nandaaweshiinhs, which means the hunter. And that's my business, is hunting. And Waagosh took another snap at the shrew, at the Nandaaweshiinhs. And this upset Nandaaweshiinhs. He was angry with his relative, the fox. And he would hit the fox on the nose. And this surprised the fox very much. And as he pulled his nose back a little bit, there was even some blood on there. And this made that fox very, very upset. And he very much wanted to get that shrew. He very much wanted that meal. So he would go down again and he would snap at him again. And this time the shrew became so upset and so frustrated that he all the hair on the back of his head went down, and all his ears went down to where you could hardly even see him. And he bit that Waagosh right on the end of his nose. And that Waagosh yelped. And pretty soon, the Waagosh didn't feel so good. And he asked Nandaaweshiinhs, "What did you do to me?" And he said, "Well, the Creator had blessed me, had given me a tool to help me hunt. He said, it's not fair that you, Waagosh, should be so big and that I should be so small. And I have this power that helps me put to sleep my larger prey." And the Waagosh said, "Well, that's not fair." And the Nandaaweshiinhs says, "No, that is fair." And he said, "And with my power, I'm going to make sure that we all know who you are when you come sticking your nose in the snow. And with my power, I'm going to turn your nose black so that we all know that the Waagosh, what he is capable of when he is hunting us."